Police in Wisconsin say a young woman at the center of the Slender Man stabbing case is now on the run. The Madison Police Department says Morgan Geyser cut off her ankle monitor and left a group home Saturday night. In 2014, Geyser and another child were accused of trying to kill their friend in an attempt to please an online character called Slender Man. All of them were 12 years old at the time. ABC's Jacqueline Lee is following the story for us. Joining us now, Jacqueline, what do we know about how all of this unfolded?
Hey, Ike, so the Madison Police Department saying she cut off her monitoring bracelet, leaving that group home last night. She was last seen with an adult acquaintance around 8 p.m. So police releasing this image of Geyser from disappearance, prompting a manhunt. The public incredibly concerned given the violent nature of her previous conviction. Police asking the public to call 911 if they see her. Ike.
Jacqueline, what are we hearing now from the victim's family?
Yeah, we just got this statement a minute ago. So the family of Peyton Leutner and her family, they say they're aware of the most recent situation regarding Morgan. Peyton and her family are safe. They're working closely with law enforcement to ensure their continued safety, and the family thanking all of the law enforcement entities involved in trying to apprehend Morgan. So we got that from Steve Lyons, who is a spokesperson for the Leutner family. Ike.
And Jacqueline, Morgan Geyser spent more than a decade in a mental hospital after she was found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. She was then transferred into this supervised facility earlier this year, but there were also some objections to that. Is that right?
That's right. So back in July, a judge approved the plan to move her from a mental hospital to that supervised facility. But earlier this year, prosecutors raised concerns alleging she had violent communication with a man outside the facility and read a book in the facility with themes of sexual sadism and murder. Just a reminder, Ike, she and another girl were 12 years old at the time when they stabbed a classmate 19 times in 2014 to please the fictional character Slender Man. She pleaded guilty to first-degree attempted intentional homicide.
Attempted? She killed somebody. It ain't no attempt. You know what I hate, though, sometimes? I do hate when they do give a slap on the wrist to certain individuals, bro. Because, you know what I mean? A crime is a crime. I understand if you unintentionally did it, but, like, and then again, I guess she was 12 years old or whatever. But when you unintentionally do something, and somebody dies from it, okay, second degree, third degree murder. But we're not going to charge you with no attempt because the person died. You know what I'm saying? You're killing people. You know what I'm saying? You just don't stab people. But you know what? The system's kind of rigged, man. In my eyes, I feel like, yes, this a kid. I wouldn't too much be searching for a person like, oh, man, this motherfucker just popped up in my... And now if she pop in my front yard, now I'm calling the police. I can't play. I ain't playing now. She pop up here, man. You know Slender Man. Y'all know the game. Is that what they talking about? I hope that's not what they talking about. If they talking about Slender Man, like, you know, when you running and then you look back and buddy ass behind you and you get to running, it was a very popular game. Don't tell me that's what they got the idea from. And I'll be honest, some kids are very influent, like they're very impressionable. So that means once they know something, you get to talking about something, bro, they'll start following and shit and start acting as if they the killer. It's like Michael Myers. You watch Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger, whatever, and now motherfuckers walk around with Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers mask and knives. And now they think they Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. Like, no. Michael Myers had super strength, bro. He was picking niggas up by the neck, one hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a different breed of human. You know what I'm saying? But I guess pleading insanity, I guess that's the way you get out of it. I know in Illinois, if you plead insanity, they'll send you to some place in Elgin. It's like the mental home, and there's a lot of killers there. You know what I mean? When my girlfriend was in a nursing program, she went there, so, you know, her stuff. And Slender Man was also a movie. Oh, okay. I didn't know. It was a movie too? I guess it's about killing motherfuckers and stabbing people up, huh? That's crazy. Because it's like, imagine you watch a movie or something, right? And then the movie, they doing something, and then you go home and try to reenact it. Like you invincible. Like you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I guess the only case you can do is plead insanity. Because you insane as hell by thinking that you can just carry on the deed like this is a movie. It's a game. What did you know what I'm saying? it's like playing that role. It's like, yeah, I'm part of this type of. Now I understand if somebody coerced you to do it, then that's a different type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to charge the person that trying to trick you to kill somebody else. It's like prostitution. The pimp coerced you to sell your body. The pimp gets more time than the prostitute. And that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? This case, I ain't tripping about her too much. I ain't thinking that she gonna be killing nobody, doing nothing like that. But she is on the loose. But how do you lose her? I guess she's in a group home. So was she gonna be released soon if she was in a group home? Or y'all was just gonna have her serve her time in a group home? Because I guess if I commit a crime, I'm filing for insanity too. For real, because they got it easy. For real, you ever been to a psych ward? You know, you got a lot of crazies in there that get to yelling and they schizophrenic. So you got to watch their stuff. Like I used to work at a psych ward, and I'm telling them, like, do we remove these pencils? They're within reach. Because if they stab you and you would work at a psych ward trying to, you know what I'm saying? They don't get in trouble. They already there for violent crime. You know what I'm saying? They just get sedated. But you go home with a stab wound for real. Talking about, can I get PTO? Yeah, for about a week now. That being said, man, there ain't too much to talk about this, man. It just seems like a girl that ran away from a group home after cutting her ankle monitor off. And this is the reason why I'm against the ankle monitors, because in our state of Illinois, they actually give people ankle monitors when they do serious crime instead of keeping them in jail. So if you're a violent criminal, you can literally just cut it off and dip off. And that's actually what happened in Aurora. Speaking of the last case, a guy in Aurora, actually, he was wanted by the FBI from a shooting. He actually got released at home on an ankle monitor. He cut it off and disappeared, and the FBI been looking for him for a year now. He's literally FBI's most wanted in Illinois, top 10, which is crazy. Because y'all, when you give somebody an ankle monitor, you kind of allow them to plot on their own, do what they want to do, and then when they're ready to move, like, look, if I was trying to run from the police, I would cut my ankle monitor, but I'll have the car ready, have a different location set up, wired money over this way. I might have a plane ticket this way. And if I'm wanted, I might have to get out the country quick. You know what I'm saying? I might have to hire a coyote and cartel, get me through to another island. I'd be chilling. You know what I'm saying? If I was, a criminal. But I'm a good guy. So that being said, tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's interesting, but at the same time, stuff like this happens. It is a kid at the end of the day, 12 years old, but she's not exempt from criminal actions. Just like kids in Chicago aren't exempt from using those Glockies with the switches. Because either way, you using big boy toys, and you get big boy penalties for that. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy, AngeloSavage. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, Savage. Let's go. Peace.